Libra, welcome to your mid-month December reading. That'll be the end of the decade. And everything seems pretty big. The color I was getting in your meditation was purple and blue. Crown chakra and throat chakra. Are you listening to your intuition on the things that you should say? Speaking your truth. I'm going to start off with the feminine Libras first, then the masculine Libras second. You can resonate with both, one or the other. It's not gender specific, just what energy you're mostly picking up at the time. So, Libra. Feminine Libras. What do we got from now until the end of the year? Our current energy. The Wheel of Fortune. As you know, Jupiter is in the sign of Capricorn all year from now till next year. So, it seems that abundance may be flowing your way depending on how you handle it. It seems as though someone is resting from a heartbreak. You might have caused it, or you might be resting from a heartbreak. Either way, I feel like you're very eager to want to talk. And even if the messages that you might want to say seem good, it seems as though they're not listening. Just take a look at your past. Libra. It seems as though maybe a fire sign from a distance might have walked away from you. For an earth sign female, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or they might have walked away from one. It seems as though it was really foolish. It seems as though it was a fast leap to where it might have even scared you. You don't know if it was safe or not. You don't know if this person's intentions were true or not. But It seems as though all the abundance and the stability and their emotions for you might have even gone down the drain. With the Tower card, it might have been something that somebody said, external from you, but just know that it might have been a result of karma from your past. So, 3 cards for your near future. So it seems that a commitment, possibly from a fire sign or an earth sign, may be coming up. It seems as though maybe a Queen of Wands is external from you. Doesn't have to be a female, can be a male who comes off with their feminine energy, but I feel like someone is standing in their confidence while the changes and the endings of cycles are flowing. They're standing tall. And it seems as though something might have even came out about an affair, about a choice that someone has made, or someone's fooling around, and there might have been gossip about it. Possibly even some fighting. Some information has come in, and that is relaying justice for them, endings for you. May even possibly be with Leo. And it seems like just in time that they found out that they were missing something. Maybe even a Gemini. And with that information and all the things that they felt, they might even come after you for it. They may even have some words to exchange. Possibly, maybe something is too late. With the World card, something is too late for them. And they feel like they should take it out on you. So, whose commitment does this belong to? Three cards of advice. Libra, it seems like the Gemini full moon is going to make you see how much you've been standing in your way, and how much you've been choosing the emotional offers that look good to society, superficial. Sometimes they're not as great on the inside. Sometimes some people might even be thinking this about you. And because there's no connection left, there's only thing left but healing and depression. Realizing that we don't have to fight anymore. We don't have to compete to know who is number one. So, Libra, it seems as though you have 3 tens, completions and stability in the superficial groups around you that may have even been stable in the past, may not be anymore. Now it's time to move on to emotional stability and emotional happiness. Jupiter's ready to expand it, but are you ready? Are you ready? Right now, you only have 2 5s. And here comes the third, fourth, the fourth 10, and the third 5. Maybe you're realizing in the near future that the things that you do to isolate yourself may even be a lot more work to get out of. Physically exhausting, mentally exhausting. It's too much for you, so why would you put yourself through it? It seems like, you know what the answer is, and you know what the choice is. And it's the one that seems a little bit less challenging, but more free-flowing and easy. And it might even be the most scariest one. But I can promise you, starting at 0, you won't have a lot of baggage behind. So, don't be afraid of the unknown and giving reciprocation to somebody you don't know that will be around, because it seems like the unknown looks pretty simple and forgiving if you two are willing. It seems like the fire sign really wants to be with you. So Libra. We move on to the masculine Libras. Masculine Libras. Current energy from now to the end of November. From now until the end of the year. Ten of Pentacles. So, I don't see this as stability. I see this as social. Your social surroundings. Your public life. It seems as though someone around you may want to apologize. Libra, if you have fire and your sun, moon, rising, or not. You could be apologizing for the way that you look to the people around you. It may be very impulsive and sexual in nature, and it may be a little bit hard to vulnerably come forward and apologize. You just don't know how it would turn out. 3 cards for your past. It seems as though you may have walked away from a Taurus, a Cancer, or an Aries, or a Libra at a distance. You may have thought it was a little bit foolish to go back to them. You found out it wasn't stable. In fact, it was impulsive. So you're realizing what perseverance and determination looks like. And maybe that person doesn't fit the picture. Maybe they might have walked away from you. And maybe you're dealing with your own thoughts and your own fears about the things that these people would say after they leave, about the commitments or the things that should have been done right. Or you may even hear about another commitment and maybe that scares you. Maybe you feel like that person is your soulmate. And you just don't know which one they're going to choose. Three cards for in our future. So it seems as though your apology may even be a little bit too intimidating to the person around you. They may have a large group of people around them, or a lot of expectation from you. And you may even feel like you are not enough. So think about the things that you have to offer and the things that you should fix about yourself. You want the 10, but you're at an 8 in terms of progression. And you keep getting stuck in cycles of toxicity, so much that you have to keep losing and losing and losing. And you have to ask yourself, when is it going to end? It seems as though when you turn your back from the group, from the public life, from something that you think is toxic and detrimental to your progress, it seems that more things keep coming out of the darkness. Perhaps more offers, perhaps more information, or information that makes you a little bit angry. So much that because this person has blocked you out, possibly even being a little bit arrogant and taking all the emotional offers from everybody, you just can't stand to see them that way. You want to knock them off their high pedestal that they're sitting on. Others of you have something to prove, or you feel like you have something to prove. So, what do, Libra? 3 cards for advice. It seems as though, Libra, that you are pushing and pushing and pushing, possibly even at work, and a lot of burdens that aren't even yours. You should be resting and healing from a past heartbreak, that you are still moving on from. It seems as though your transformation is going to be long and uncomfortable, but it'll make you see that sometimes you don't have to compete for attention. You don't have to try to prove that you're the best. Sometimes a relationship is all about what the two of you can do together when you see eye to eye, and all the fun times and all the happy times. But it seems as though there are two women, and one doesn't seem to like you or the idea that you have in mind, and the other one seems a little bit in their own world. It seems as though that the vision that you want may not come for a while. Not until next year, at least. Libra, sometimes sitting where you are doesn't help you progress when it comes to yourself, especially when it comes to self-love. Sometimes you're going to have to nurture yourself emotionally and heal rather than being so practical. Sometimes knowing your own worth and being patient and confident with yourself in your feminine energy will help you through the endings and the cycles. So, know that death and grieving and loss is not always a bad thing. Sometimes there might be hope for the future. So Libra, that is your reading. I'll see you for your January readings. Good luck.